Hello friends, we are going to start chapter number 3, Indian Constitution. So we all knows that any country needs lots of the systematic laws. But these laws or the rules are required to be collected in one book. I could say set of rules for the administration we need, and it could be collected in one book. Such book is called Constitution, a systematic compilation of set of rules to run the government of country is known as Constitution of country. And such constitution mostly found as written. It means we can find the constitution in written, and sometimes it may be unwritten, but as a tradition to be followed. So for India's constitution, I could say it is written one, accepted by all. Okay. Now here I discuss first the definition of constitution. It is a question of 1 mark to reply. The second point I discuss, is it written or unwritten, is also a question for 1 mark. Now I am going to discuss the one another point. With what any constitution starts. Means what could be the first point in our constitution? It is preamble. Preamble is also preface, and preface is beginning of any book. So we need to understand that from why what our constitution starts. The answer is our constitution starts by the preamble also. Every constitution starts by the preamble, so our constitution also. Right? Now remember one thing. The preamble is the beginning of our rules and regulations book, means Constitution of India. So the question comes, how the constitution framed? Means we have to understand its process of formation of constitution. See, the constitution is written and framed by Constituent Assembly. The Constituent Assembly was a house of 385 members who were going to frame one of the largest constitution of the world. So in that situation, one cabinet mission, a committee framed and formatted by Britishers. The committee had appointed this assembly, and in this assembly such big leaders like Nehru, Patel, Shyama Prasad Mukherjee, Krishnaswamy Iyer, Sarojini Naidu, Vijaya Lakshmi Pandit, H.P. Modi from the Parsi people, Sardar Baldev Singh, Frank Anthony from the Anglo-Indian Society, Kanhaiyalal Munshi, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. These all constitutional experts collected, included in the House, and they worked for the formation of Indian Constitution. They all started their work by 9th December 1948. 9th December 1946, and they concluded their work by passing this constitution 26th November 1949. So you understand, 2 years, 11 months and 18 days they spent to frame this constitution. Right? Now you understand one thing, that all 385 members used their efforts to write this constitution. The answer is no. Out of these all members, 10 members committee was framed. Its chairman was B.R. Ambedkar, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, and this committee was known as drafting committee for drafting the constitution. Now you can ask me question, what is the meaning of drafting? Writing and preparing. Right? Now you understand one thing, that if it was passed 26th November, then why it was implemented 2 months later, means 26th January 1950. So why 2 months later? The reply is, actually our first time declaration of freedom was 26th January 1930. So to rememorize our first independence, we decided to adopt this constitution by same date. Okay, year was changed, but the date remains same. So the 26th January 1950 is the date on which we implemented, adopted, accepted and burden on us to follow this constitution. Right? So that day is known as Independence. That day is known as Republic Day. Our Independent Day is the 15th August. But by the 26th January, we accepted that we want to follow rules as decided by us, means the people of India. So our constitution starts with the words just I read. We the people of India having resolved to constitute India in a, see here I use we the people of India, into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, means we have accepted that our country is sovereign, means absolute, independent. Socialist means give importance to all societies. Secular means all religions are equal. Democratic means we are following the democracy. And the republic means we decide our rulers. This is the beginning of your preamble. This is the beginning of your constitution. So on the first page, this is written. Right? So it is a part of our constitution. Okay, now you have understood that how the constitution was framed. Right, my friends? Now I am going to discuss that what is importance of our constitution. See, every country could run by a specific rules or set of rules. Same way, India is a run and followed by constitution. We accept it, we implement it, we want to adopt it, and we have implemented it also. So our constitution is important for us to follow. Okay, now we understand the importance. A constitution serves many objectives, and actually these objectives are somehow given in our preamble also, that we will discuss. It is a final document to accept, to declare ourselves republic. It reflects our ideals, moral objectives, goals, aims. So it is more important for us. It tells us about which kind of the government is ruling in our country and how the country will be administrated. So, in a democratic government, as given in the preamble, as I read just before, we follow the democratic system of administration. We elect our leaders, so our country is also called as republic, means we are deciding our rulers, nobody else can decide our rulers. That is the importance of it. So In our constitution, there are so many important parts are given. Today, our constitution is constitution of 461 and more articles. Articles means sections. So, our constitution is world's largest and longest constitution of world. Right? Here I discussed about some importance of our constitution. Okay? Now I am going to start salient features of our constitution.